Sing to the rock, sing to the tree, sing to the firefly lighting up the sky. Sing, sing to the sea.
Hello, I'm Mary Wheelan, and this is The Song, a show that features songwriters and their original songs. And today I am very pleased to welcome Folkapotamus.
Heading out at 6 o'clock, the blacktop stretches long on the road once again to Nowheresville. Turn up the radio where for once I can belong. See your face in that song that haunts me still. Joe, won't you play that sad song again, the one that always makes me cry, where the rain is still falling, a broken heart is calling, and sweethearts are waving goodbye. Roll the windows down, let the cool breezes in. I can see your impish grin in the rear view. Our funny potholed street, the roots intertwine and meet, and our dog's not been the same without you. Joe, won't you play that sad song again, the one that always makes me cry, where the rain is still falling, a broken heart is calling, and sweethearts are waving goodbye. Turn up the radio where for once I can belong. I see your face in that song that haunts me still. So Joe, won't you play that sad song again, the one that always makes me cry, where the rain is still falling, broken heart is calling, and sweethearts are waving goodbye. The next song is called Dear Rose, and I wrote this song in memory of Tony's mom, but it turned out to be about Tony. Dear Rose, he's doing well, your best work as far as I can tell. Dear Rose, he turned out okay. You raised him right, then sent him on his way. Dear Rose, time flies so fast, 'twas just a babe held within your grasp. Dear Rose, dear Rose, your chin, that famous nose, and your charming grin. Dear Rose, when he gets down, he picks himself up. He learned to stand his ground. Hey Rose, here's the best part. You share the tenderest and softest heart, dear Rose. It seems he has your temperament, your humor, and New England ways. I know your memory always helps him through the stalls and darker days. Dear Rose, I had 4 cats. He didn't blink, ever the diplomat. Dear Rose, now that they're gone, he lends me his shoulder that I can cry upon. And Rose, he misses them too, never quite as much as he misses you, dear Rose. Oh, Rose, I wish we'd had more time before you had to move along. Guess I'll have to settle talking to you through this song. Hey, Rose, here's the best part. You share the tenderest and softest heart, dear Rose. Dear Rose.
So this next song, we were on a trip from out to Illinois this summer, and we made a stop in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And Penny was driving, and we ended up getting lost in some different neighborhoods, and there were some images there that kind of stuck with us as we went on the trip. And when we got back from the trip, Penny did a little research on the town of Scranton, and found this story about mining that was going on. I think it was in the 50s. Mm-hmm. In the 50s, and the song will tell the story.
I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania, just another working town, sitting ducks in a row house, front porch is falling down, falling down, falling down, porch is falling down. Winter's hard, the work is harder, hard on lungs and hands. Is this why we cross the ocean? Risk our lives in this promised land, promised land, promised land, this promised land. lift us up, up ever higher. They said it's safe, you'll see. No need to worry about the river. 12 who died would disagree, disagree, disagree. 12 would disagree. Oh, Susquehanna River, their souls ever to enshrine. That mournful winter's day, they were digging their own graves in the river slope mine. Mine's closed down, my brothers scattered like leaves blown from the trees. Their profits all that matter. I'm only left with time to grieve, time to grieve, time to grieve, left with time to grieve. Oh, Susquehanna River, their souls ever to enshrine. That mournful winter's day, they were digging their own graves in the river slope mine. River slope mine. River slope mine.
So I'm so glad you could come today. And you're a Boston-based duo, right? So you've had a bit of a ride to Western Massachusetts. I know people from Boston really think we're so far away. It was so different. Yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad. And but anyway, I really enjoyed your songs, and I understand those are not on the CD you've already done.
They're not.
Okay, the one you've already done is called Whispered Words. Okay, and your last song today will be from that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these are going to be on a CD, though, that you're going to be doing soon.
Yes.
Starting to record soon.
We're planning on starting recording maybe January, February.
Uh-huh. And what would you say about the songs you are planning to put on that album? How would you say they might be different from the first?
Well, I definitely think that our songwriting is better.
Mm-hmm.
We've been working with a songwriting coach for 3 years, Vance Gilbert, who's been great to work with. And I started out just never writing a song before, and so I think I hope they're much better than they were on the first CD. And mostly we do story type songs.
Songs that tell a story.
Yeah. Now, you've gotten a lot of really good feedback on and reviews from DJs and stuff on the first one, so it must have been really good.
Thank you.
So if the next one's even better,
that's what we're hoping.
That's good. That's real good, because you were there were like places that was naming your CD as somebody named it one of the picks of the week for that was Chicago folk DJ Rich Warren. And then also your album was named one of the top 25 CDs of 2014 by Joltin' Joe from Radio Nowhere. and that was in Montclair, New Jersey, and so you've really gotten some really favorable reviews for sure.
It's been a lot of fun, and we've gotten good feedback. We've gotten radio play all over the world. We've gotten emails from people in South America that we had to translate the email to say that they liked our CD, and it was a really nice email, but we couldn't read it, so we had to get it translated. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, great.
The first song that we did, Road to Nowheresville, actually wrote that for Jolton Joe for his radio show.
So wrote it specifically for his show? Wow,
yes.
Cool. That's good. Yeah. And so now I read in your bio that you started playing piano, taking piano lessons when you were 5 years old.
Yes, and I still play the piano, just not as much.
But it's certainly easier to bring a guitar to a performance than to...
Right.
Yeah. Do you ever play keyboards or anything for
At
performances?
Home. No. I want to write something on the piano, but I haven't yet. So I usually will write something on the guitar, and then I'll take it over to the piano and try to figure out what I was doing on the guitar. So yeah.
And now, how long have you been playing the bass?
Since I got out of college, so about 20 years.
Giving away your age.
Yeah. But now,
I used to play keyboards in a band in high school, and when I got out of college, those guys were still playing, and they said, "Oh, we need a bass player." So I went and bought one and figured out how to play it. I've been playing saxophone since I was 10 years old.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that, the saxophone, yeah. Do you ever play that anymore?
Once in a while. I put a sax on one of the tracks on our last CD.
Great.
And if she'll let me, maybe I'll squeeze it in on the next one.
Now, Tony, I asked you before the show, I asked if you wrote any songs, and you said you'd written a couple, but you thought they were terrible?
Some of them are terrible. I got a couple good ones. One of the ones on the first CD called Nowhere to Land is one that I had written.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
One of them made it on the CD, so
good.
I did pretty well on that one.
With a saxophone solo.
Yeah, that's the one with the saxophone as well.
Oh, great.
It's a great song.
Oh, excellent. So before you do a couple more songs, I want to make sure people know where they can find information about you, where they can order the CD, that kind of thing, like what your website is.
Our website's Folkapotamus.com, and since we have such a unique name, pretty much anything tied to us is Folkapotamus. So we're on Twitter at Folkapotamus. We're on Facebook. We have a Facebook page for Folkapotamus. And what else are we on?
Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation and SoundCloud. I think we have a site. So our website's the best. We have the links to everything right on our website on Folkapotamus.com.
Folkapotamus.com. Great. Well, I know you have a couple more to do, so let's hear them.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So everybody has to have a breakup song, and then we're going to play ours. This is called Calmer Waters.
It's not about me.
And it's not about Tony. Obviously, he's still here.
Yeah, it's still here for now.
It first hit me in the grocery store that I am on my own. No one to hold my place in line. I pushed that cart alone. Now I'm walking the aisles all by myself, making like I'm cooking for two. Almost reached for the Japanese beer you like. Maybe a good drunk is overdue. Treading water in the stormy seas. set my course for a distant shore, calmer waters on an even keel instead. Fog curls up on delta sands, Tules sway where her bow should be. Haul the groceries in, set the alarm, 'cause no one's coming in after me. Treading water in the stormy seas, now the wake is over my head. I'll set my course for a distant shore, calmer waters on an even keel instead. Sailing towards the west coast sunset always seemed a safe bet, until that boat capsized. Soon I'll wake to an eastern sunrise to save your hollow goodbyes, her reflections in your eyes. Treading water in the stormy seas, now the wake is over my head. I'll set my course for a distant shore, calmer waters on an even keel instead. It first hit me in the grocery store that I am on my own. Crooked brick streets and white picket fences, the old high school down the block. Grandpa helped build it when he was younger. It's still standing, although he's not. The old folks lived east of town, out near Monroe. Some people call the sad part of town. It doesn't matter much to us. In the spring it meant field full of tulips, apricots on the ground. Chase the moon down the road on a firefly lit night, where the corn stalks grow so tall you'll get lost from sight. My Midwestern town. He came down from Kentucky land. He was an honest man. With the law he loved, he was self-taught. He was the best of them when he was younger. His legend's still standing, although he's not. We'll walk the trail he used, rub his nose at the tomb. In the library, thumb through the pages, walk through his house on Jackson Street. Imagine he and Will Spence did meet. Now he belongs to the ages. Chase the moon down the road on a firefly lit night, where the corn stalks grow so tall you'll get lost. My Midwestern town. She was a crinkly-nosed beauty, came from that part of town where comfort is a stranger, falling stars are not caught. She was my best friend when we were younger. Her memory's still standing, although she's not. She loved that old car, her family and the Rolling Stones. Wild horses couldn't drag her away. Her spirit stands stronger than any I remember. She'll ride them again one day. Chase the moon down the road on a firefly lit night, where the corn stalks grow so tall you'll get lost. My Midwestern